Right this way, everyone in. Right this way. All the way in, right this way. You'll be shown to your science station shortly by Esteban all the way over there. Welcome on in, everyone. Come on down, sir. Number 5. Who is this? Number 6. And... You got it. Oh, right. Yeah, let's put it right here. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Welcome, builders. Apologies for the rush of bringing you in so quickly. With the First Order increasing their patrols, well, we want to maintain absolute discretion. But now that all of you are here, please take a look around. Yeah, I know, almost looks like junk, doesn't it? I assure you it all has its meaning, I promise. I'm being a little ahead of myself. Allow me to introduce ourselves. To the right I have Esteban, and to the left I have Sam. I am Ricky, and we humbly call ourselves the Gatherers. We travel across the stars to distant planets such as Coruscant for the old Jedi Temple ruins, or perhaps Kashyyyk through those dense jungle woods, and we gather as much fragments of an old but not lost culture, and we bring it here to the workshop. In order to protect our future, we must preserve our past as well. However, as surely as you can tell from the outside, well, we are living in troubling times. That is, being with Resistance landing on the outskirts of our old outpost just a month ago, and the First Order 3 weeks after, making their presence known and gripping our humble planet. But isn't it through these dark days true heroes arise, such as the legacy of Luke Skywalker, who had defeated the Galactic Empire? But now we have a new beacon of hope emerging. Her name is Rey. She is our spark of hope that ignites the fire of rebellion in all of us. However, they did have a very crucial instrument at their side, which I am sure is partly the reason why everyone is here. For this, the lightsaber. It is a beautiful representation of the wielder's bond to the Force. It is not as clumsy nor as reckless as a blaster, but it has the power to create our greatest of heroes and our darkest of foes. It has stood as a symbol of peace and justice during the time of the Old Republic, and used in the ancient, mysterious arts of the Sith. However, as powerful it may be, it is missing one crucial, vital component that we like to call the heart of your lightsaber. And that heart would be this, kyber crystal. It is a shard of the living Force itself. It will act as your conduit, channeling your power through the lightsaber, and thus bringing your blade into existence. I can assure you it was no easy task for what little we have, and as such, we only have 4 types for you to choose from. But the color you choose will resonate the color of your blade, starting with this very one. Blue, wielded by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, Cal Kestis, Kanan Jarrus, now by our Sparkle, Rey.
Before they didn't have Calcastus.
Green, Master Yoda, Kelrin Beck, Ahsoka Tano, and Luke Skywalker himself. Ah, yes. Violet, mysterious and rare, wielded by the legendary Master Mace Windu. And lastly, of course, we have Red, the Crystal of Power, controlled by the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Sidious, his apprentices Darth Tyrannus and Darth Vader, and now controlled by Kylo Ren. But those are their histories and their stories, and yours are just unfolding. Ask your travelers not to be influenced by them when making your crystal selection, since this is your first step into a larger world. Once you have made your selection, please leave the crystal on the green dish in front of you, for it is still very unstable and need of refinement and tempering.
Blue.
We have so many
Excellent
blue.
choices. Now we must harness this power.
Why would, why would you choose blue?
We don't have blue in the case right now. We have
It will act as your center of control, binding you, the crystal, and the Force together. Immense discipline is needed for constructing one, since it is a reflection of you and that body will share with the living Force. Now, I can understand it may seem a bit overwhelming. It seems like a lot of first glance, but that is why we are here. We are here to be your guides through this beautiful first chapter of your journey. So without any further ado and a moment's hesitation, let's explore, starting with the long slot being your chassis. Sections 1 and 2, your grips. 3, your emitters. 4, your end caps, and lastly, Section 5 is your magic set of activation points. I can assure you, builders, this is where the fun begins. I only have one question for all of us. Are each of us ready to build?
Yeah.
Excellent. Then pick up those chassis and together, let's build. So place those chassis with the open, hollow end and vertical vents facing towards the ceiling. Directly in the center is a crystal chamber. Pushing up on the roof of that chamber, you'll feel a spring pad. Now grab your copper crystals. Pushing up against that spring pad to lock it in an upright position. And for a brief moment, you will hear a quick chime. All the way senior colored through those open vents. If we do not see nor hear any of these two signs, well, it can mean one or two things. Bob between you and your crystals are loaded or
That doesn't go.
It's not
you should really
twisting.
stop buying parts from the general ones.
Maybe this goes. That goes there.
Now that our chassis have
It's not
accepted their
lined up.
copper crystals, we're moving on to Section 5. Section 5 being your magic set of activation plates. Choose one magic pad.
Where's this supposed to line up?
One side on one red square, the other on a blue rectangle.
Well, then you need to start it at a different spot.
Shapes and
Can I
colors
actually
blue
see your
directly, matching over blue, red overlapping, covering red. Locking those halves seamlessly together. Fully encompassing that copper.
That is pretty impressive, wouldn't you think? Here you go.
Now is it lined up? Huh? Huh?
I can do it later.
I'd be careful placing your hand on the chamber. I don't want you losing any fingers,
You
you
have a bit
know?
of an
It's like
ominous
keeping it
sound.
out of
But I
workspace.
can see you just
Oh, it's okay?
Misfire sound is very crucial. So go ahead.
Which one do you think I should do?
Now that's
Put it on and see how it looks.
Listen, it's cool.
Sections
does
1
look
and
cool.
2 being your grips. Choose 2 of any of the 4 kinds. It doesn't matter what you do, but only 2. Any of them will work via the bottom or the top. Choice and design is yours. However, builders may have all eyes up here for a brief demonstration. There's a wider, thicker band on any of your 4 pieces. This wider, thicker band must always go first towards the center and simultaneously push and twist to fasten.
It looks good.
One for the top and one for the bottom. That constant push and twist motion will ensure your grips are firmly fastened. No, I'm not. Well, obviously, because she speaks to us. Like, what? Well, yeah, you can't.
That looks like old Republic, like old.
It does. It's because that's a Senate good.
Also says the old one will
This is Senate good style.
Now that your grips are firmly fastened, Section 3 is your next step. Place your middle over the open, hollow end. And unlike your grips have no pressure applied. Once Section 3 is secure, Section 4 is your next step. Flip your entire build upside down, exposing those flat fuel cells. Take a look. You cover them with the end cap in Section 3. And just like your middle, end cap should go on as smooth as possible.
Up to activate, down to deactivate.
Once your build has been fully assembled,
Your saber. I'm
place
pretty sure
it
you
on
know
the
all
stand
that.
in
You
front
built
of
that
you and
pretty
wait for
quickly.
further inspection.
It's our first time building? Probably not. How many sabers do we have in our collection?
How many?
8?
So you'd make General Grievous jealous. Sounds good. All right, now can I take that trade from you? Thank you.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Careful you're not crossing any threads.
Everything checks out, I'll get these parts out of your way.
Nice. How do you like it? Can I do some tests for you?
Keep on twisting both sides.
We just gotta make sure that we don't end up with more holes in our walls, you know?
There's a lot.
I mean, you just get to a certain point where it's not really called shelves anymore. Alright, when Ricky says to activate, you're gonna push one right out of here
She almost made the same one as you.
and activate
Good, sounds good.
and activate one more time.
Shit, good.
Go ahead and place it right here.
It's active. Good.
Looks all good to me. Now can I take that trade?
Same pieces. Here's the blade.
Excellent work, builders. I see some truly inspirational works of art. But ask us to take a large step back away from our workstations. Right now, my friends are coming around to insert your built into the crystal stabilization chambers. Now, as we have mentioned, your crystal is somewhat bring control power. This allows us to temper and harness it. Now, when the energy is liberated and your blade comes to existence, it is controlled and hopefully have no kyber crystal ruptures. Luckily for you, we have safety protocols in place for just such an emergency. No, you know what? I can fix this. I can fix this.
With every punch you begin, yes. With the heart of the saber they are drawing, much more they will become. It is time.
Master Yoda. Friends, this is a momentous occasion. We have been gifted with the presence of Master Yoda himself. Between all of you who truly are one with the Force, and while he is right, your time is rising. Though this chapter of your journey has come to a close, that doesn't mean your story ends here. So, builders, return to your stations. Take hold of your saber hilts, feel the Force flowing through you, channel it, and together, activate.
Oh, what? It's white.
That's good.
What?
We just built a lightsaber like the Jedi and Sith.
That's
that have
like
come
a
before
defaulted
you, and
blue.
just like them, you too can
That's a
change
good
the
thing, isn't it?
That's a good thing.
It only takes a spark. Now raise your sabers high and raise them.
That's cool.
with pride.
Kenny, you got like a default blue.
Yeah,
That's
it
cool.
had this coating. Because on the inside it has coating of the kyber crystals.
The bond between
I'm like,
you,
this
the
coating,
crystal,
that's
the blade,
cool.
and the force has been complete.
Mind if I can take
We
that
lower
back and
and
just make sure everything's
deactivate
all
your
right with it?
sabers.
There is an issue with the color. Because we did choose the color for
Your
the
lightsaber is.
No,
Choose your path
I
and
do
not.
it does actually mean that something's wrong with the chassis.
it's okay. We don't mind. We really don't
Dad,
mind.
wait, is it like
He
the...
wants to keep it like that.
I'm sorry, unfortunately, I cannot.
Thank you.
You can't do that to the kid. The kid just had a magical, like, he's been waiting for that,
All of my leads are too.
and then you're gonna take it away from
The
him?
reason why is because it's a defective saber.
He doesn't care though.
Is it
We have so
Daddy,
many
then
of
we
them.
can't change the
You can
color.
never change the color. It will
So to
always be
protect your new
white.
lightsabers, we are pleased
That's
to present you a
so.
saber as you depart. Which
Don't
means
we
of
wanna
course,
change
your
the
time
color?
has come to
Do you?